Aries, welcome to your reading for the month of May. May is happiness for you. Beautiful, isn't it? We have another month, which is July. So May is a month of happiness, and there's a process also that will start to July that says, do not be tempted to lower your standards. This makes so much sense to this reading. It has ink pot with problems to be resolved. Maybe it's about you creating, this wall, misunderstanding. So it's about you clearing something that is not being understood. And you have fly with a period of ill health and depression. Let's try to overcome this now. We have as oracle card, yes, just say yes. Whenever depression hits, just choose the positive side. Let me read this card for you. This is my favorite card, by the way. No, it's not, but it's one of my favorites. And says, yes, just say yes. Don't overthink it. Just say yes. And I'm going to show it to you. Yes, 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 and yes, yes, yes. All right, I'm not making this out. It's clear. The Wheel of Fortune, Aries, as the card of the month, the energy, the theme. You know what the Wheel of Fortune is good luck. Is, when things were stuck for such a long time and now it's moving forward. This is like energy that you love, is the movement, is the action, is things happening with fortune. You have been through karmic cycles and now happiness is coming in May. Things are going to shift. Finally, you come on the top of the cycle. You know what I mean? Now you are rising and things are moving at great speed. And it's about the 9 of Scepters reverse. This is about the end of that period of your life that you wanted something. This is about your wishes, right? It's about the things you were aiming, the things you were trying, keep on trying and failing. The Wounded Warrior. This is the card of someone that is so beaten up from the battles, from the struggles, from the things you put your energy, your body, your mind, yourself in it, and you have been failing over and over again. This can be relationships, this can be your business, this can be your work. It's ending. The goal is for it to end. Movement to fortune. Cannot be better than this. You want me to stop the reading here? Okay, I'll give you a few more tips. 7 of Scepters. Comes the things you need to avoid. You see there's a chained dog. Is just like as if you were constantly putting yourself into the fight mode, going with aggressivity, going to always seeing everybody and the circumstances around you as something that is going against you. That it's the card of competition. I just realized the 2 of Cups is here. Just looking at me. Is this about relationships? Is this about love? Oh, Aries. So, if it is, avoid looking into competition, into fights. Avoid bringing the subject of comparing yourself to others, or to, let's say, if this is a relationship, maybe it's about time you don't see yourself as someone that has to fight for. Yeah. Do not lower your standards. Yes. Do not be tempted to lower your standards. Avoid this. You don't need this. What you need is to embrace, to be the Queen of Hearts, the healer through love, the compassionate person that it's on a higher position. She knows she's beautiful. She knows what she can be a mother. She knows that she can be a wife. And you need to embrace that in the beauty, in the fertility of love. She provides, but she doesn't neglect herself. She knows the values of love. She understands what true love is. And she gives it to herself to the point that she can teach others through love. You need to evaluate wherever it is in this relationship of yours, or the subject here, or during the month, whatever comes to you. You need to be this person. You need to learn to be in balance. This means checking your emotions, checking your thoughts. Are they aligned? If not, why? Find that balance. Write it down. I feel betrayed. I feel depressed. Why? Because this person is not moving forward the way I want. Because this job is taking too many hours for me. Okay, so you feel depressed because of this? Let's change this. What can we do in order for us to be in balance, instead of being replying in a way that you have to compete, that you have to show that you are worth it? All right. And when you take this alignment in your head and in your heart, when you find that, okay, I don't need to be aggressive. I don't need to be showing myself in this way. I don't need to be fighting for, but I can put my boundaries in place. Because something you need to let go is about being aggressive. It's about you being bodily. If this is a relationship, is letting go of a person or a situation where, for example, it has too much of physical connection. Maybe this is not needed. Maybe you want something else. Maybe you want emotions. Maybe you want spiritual alignment, and apply this in everything that you are going through, or the main subject of your life right now. Because, maybe in the past you were draining yourself and you were exchanging working hours or sexual engagement in order to have your emotions fulfilled. And this made you, be in this place that you always have to show what you have inside of you is enough. You just need to check that emotional balance between your emotion and your thoughts that are sabotaging this relationship, no matter if it is with a person, if it's a love or career connection or health. Okay, bring yourself into balance. Clear those actions that actually demonstrate that you are out of balance, and act with love and kindness, first to yourself and then to others. Because the goal is for you to understand that you are not aligned yet. So the star card is when all our chakras and this yes thing is moving energy into a positive way. When we have some chakras that are misaligned, when we have some, if you don't believe in chakras, some issues, some subjects in our life that are out of balance, because the stars is about the alignment of the chakras. It's about aiming the stars. It's about your dreams being really aligned with what makes you a higher version of yourself. And if somehow you are being put too much effort in this, it means that you are in a place of being insecure in regards to money, in regards to love, in regards to your higher spirit, or even your mental health, depression. Okay, so that takes you back to depression. And the goal is for you to understand that some things that you actually think you aim, you need to let go of. And the way of doing the path of that is connecting with your higher self. It's about the communication of the alignment of being grounded, at the same time understanding the higher version of your mind. Higher, being floating in the thoughts that actually bring the positive strategy. There is a way of you communicating that is very much empowered, but you are not allowing that to come through. You need to be fair, be kind of put your emotions aside, but be there as someone that provides the rules, speaks the truth. Speak the truth from your heart, especially to this person, but in a way that you are healing the connection with love. Because this is the end of karma that you were fighting. If this is a relationship, if you ever were trying to be someone in a relationship, you failed, for example, or getting that promotion and you failed, who are you going to be? You're going to be this new person. So the path is for you to be in speaking your truth, right? And the Page of Swords is exactly that, is you learning to tell things the truth, to sharing your goals, sharing your plans in a way that you are still learning. So this is wonderful because, it's amazing when we get to step into the path and learn and savor it. The Page of Swords is fast tracking. So the changes will start happening in you in a very fast pace, and you will be talking and planning ahead with this. The Wheel of Fortune is about movement, fast speed. So yeah, it will happen. And you know what? The other person will be willing to try it in a very emotional way, in a very creative way, with intuition, listening. The other person or the people in your environment, maybe coworkers, maybe your boss, maybe your father, maybe your husband. Yeah. So this is amazing because you are supposed to embrace love, and love comes to you from your environment. The thing is, okay, I think the trigger of all this situation is you being afraid of your own happiness. You have this goal, this wish fulfillment card is reversed here because in the place of fear, because you are afraid of making the changes and maybe losing happiness. And happiness is for you here in May already, Aries. So, pursue your happiness, pursue the things you want the most, but do know that there's a different way of doing that with the star here. You have to reach the stars in a different way. And what will be the outcome of this? First of all, you'll be having so many choices, so many different ways of connecting emotionally in a positive manner. You will start seeing that, oh, because I changed this, now I can choose that restaurant, choose that person, loving in a different way, choose a different job, to the point that you'll be like, oh, I don't know if I know how to choose. And, the Five of Cups here, it's the end of the energy of the lack. You will be abundant. This period of you feeling that you don't have what it takes to make you happy, this disappointment, this depression card, it's to finish. It's the end. It's a new cycle with the Wheel of Fortune. The fight is over. And you have the King of Wands and the Knight of Wands reverse, which is the things that you need to let go. So if this is a person with a behavior of being too aggressive, of too demanding, or wanting to be with you just, so that he gets a kiss, and this will be over. I mean, I'm not saying the relationship is ending. It might as well be, but there is a change in the attitude. I mean, the Knight and the King are still here, and maybe this is actually two people instead of one. Maybe this is your boss, your father, your boyfriend, your husband, your son. It's the energy of even manipulation. So this is amazing, Aries. I mean, you know, it's against your nature to be choosing to be loving instead of going for a fight. But this is a new era for you, a new cycle. And I think it has to start from here. So, Aries, that's it. May for you. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, do like, subscribe, and follow. If you want a personal reading with me, do let me know here on social media. Otherwise, I'll see you in your next reading.